Behind me breathe the ones I love. Before me black waves roar. Slept beneath the mountain, warm with fire, cold with fear. Every window held a heartbeat, every flame was someone dear. I stood before the blackened water, axe in hand and shield of scars. Above me watched the frozen heavens, below me drowned the stars. No golden throne was mine to guard, no crown was on my head. Only homes of wood and iron, only children still in bed. Elder Brenner, blóðitt man, Norder vakir, Jarlinn stendur. Across the fjord, the darkness gathered. War was moving through the deep. I heard the ropes along the harbor, I heard the sleeping Drakkars creak. Then from the stones my fathers whispered, stand where broken kings have stood. Not for silver, not for glory, stand for home, for name, for blood. Every light behind my shoulders burned like oath inside my chest. Every face behind those windows was the reason I still breathe. Behind me burn the harbor lights, before me waits the storm. I will not let the darkness pass while one last flame is warm. Behind me stand the living hearts, the blood I swore to save. If death must come before the dawn, then I shall choose the grave. Windows, gold against the endless black. Every light became an oath that pulled my spirit back. Not one flame shall fall in silence, not one door shall burn alone, not one child shall wake to ashes while I still guard this stone. Extend fyrir ljósin, extend fyrir blóð, extend fyrir fólkið til dauða, til sólar. Let the black fjord bring its hunger, let the war horn split the sky. I was not born to live forever, I was born to make them try. Bring your ships, bring your steel, bring the night, I will not kneel. Behind me burn the harbor lights, before me waits the war. I stand between the living flame and death upon the shore. Behind me breathe the final hopes of every northern name. If every light behind me. Behind my blade, the axe waited for dawn. The harbor breathed in firelight. The night was cold and long. I took the axe from the wall of my fathers, old iron, dark with years. Its edge had tasted broken kingdoms, its handle drank their tears. My father held it before me, his father held it before him. Now it burned inside my fingers, like a star beneath the skin. The black fjord watched in silence, the last fires touched my face. Behind me slept the northern harbor, the final home of my race. Öxen vaknar, blodet man, fyrir heimen, Jarlen ständer. I did not sharpen it for glory, I did not raise it for gold. I raised it for the little lights the winter night still holds. For every child behind the shutters, for every mother by the flame, for every warrior gone before me, for every buried name. Before the dawn I raised the axe, before the storm I swore, no enemy shall take this harbor, no darkness past the shore. Before the dawn the old steel woke, before the black waves cried. If death must meet me at the gate, I meet it open-eyed. The mountains heard my breathing, the frozen stars looked down. The gods were not in golden halls, but near the harbor town. I felt the dead stand with me, their hands upon my back. 1,000 voices under stone whispered through the black. Stand for blood, stand for blood, stand for fire,
Stand for fire,
stand for those who sleep behind you. Stattu fast, verðuöx, verðuljósin. So let the war come over water, let the black sails fill the bay. Let the first blood mark the timber before the birth of day. I am the hand of the harbor, I am the oath made steel, I am the last name of my fathers, and I will never kneel before the Shall pass the harbor gate. No fire shall die behind us. No child shall wake beneath the ash. No name shall fall in silence. We stood inside the timber hall where old shields lined the flame. Each scar upon the wooden walls remembered blood and name. The storm was waiting by the fjord, the black ships crossed the night, but every man beside that fire had chosen where to die. I raised the axe of my fathers, the hall became my throne, not made of gold, not made of crowns, but blood and oath and bone. Till døde er stunden. I said this harbor is not timber, it is not stone nor sail, it is the breath of those behind us, the last song of our tale. If one gate breaks, then we become it. If one wall falls, we rise. If night comes down upon our children, we hold back the skies. We swear by fire, we swear by blood, we swear by every name. The northern harbor shall not fall, while one heart feeds the flame. We swear by fathers, we swear by sons, by steel, by storm, by shore. If death comes riding through the gates, we meet it at the door. With iron, the young men bowed their heads, the widows watched us from the shadows, eyes like prayers for the dead. Then all the hall began to thunder, not with fear but with the vow. The gods could hear us through the rafters, the dead were with us now. Sta too fast, haltu vöð, verðu ljósin, verðu norður. So let the black fjord bring its hunger, let the war horns tear the sea. We are not many, we are not kings, but we are still free. The harbor breathes behind our shields, the children dream behind our blades, and every light within the dark is worth the price we pay. We swear by fire, we swear by blood, we swear by every name. The northern harbor shall not fall, while one heart feeds the flame. We swear by fathers, we swear by sons, by steel, by storm, by shore. If death comes riding through the gates, we meet it at the door.
Eider vi den, eider vi blå, eider vi heften, til døda vi er stunden.
The oath was spoken. The horns were far, the night had teeth, the ships were war, the water shook, the mountains heard, the harbor woke without a word. I heard the horns before the dawn, and I knew the war had found us. Before the sun touched stone or sail, before the stars withdrew, the first horn broke the frozen dark and split the night in two. Across the fjord, the black sails moved like wolves beneath the rain. Their oars were quiet, shields were cold, their silence carried pain. Behind me burned the harbor lights, before me rose the sea. I lifted axe and battered shield, and felt my fathers breathe. Horn, color, shore, svarar, blå, vaknar, norderständer. Awoke with iron cries, the watchfires bent and flared. No man had spoken of retreat, no heart had asked to be spared. The children slept behind the walls, the old ones prayed in flame, and every warrior by my side stood for a buried name. When the black fjord heard the horns, the northern fire rose, the gates stood firm, the shields rang loud, and no man left his post. When the black fjord heard the horns, the old gods turned their eyes. For every light behind our backs, we swore the dark would die. The waves were full of red. The enemy came like winter to count the northern dead. But we were not a broken town, we were not ash or fear. We were the last flame of the harbor, and the last Jarl still stood here. Statu fast, haltu, verðu, höfn, verðu norður. Let the black sails fill the water, let the horn split sky and stone. This harbor is not empty wood, it is blood and it is home. If death has crossed the water, then death has come too late. I These walls were built from blood. These gates were named by pain. My father carved his oath here. His blood still marks the grave. My mother lit the winter fires when no hope could remain. These walls are not only timber, these stones are not only stone. They hold the hands of fallen men who never came back home. Blåbygdig elder var, feather vaka höfnin ständer. Every scar upon the doorway was paid for with a name. Every beam above the hall had listened once to flame. Here the old ones buried sons, here the young ones swore. Here the widows kept the fire when kings return no more. I placed my hand upon the wall and felt the dead reply. Stand, last Jarl of our harbor, do not let memory die. The walls were built from blood, from bone, from oath, from flame. No enemy shall break the stones that carry every name. The walls were built from blood, from fathers in the rain. If they must fall before the dawn, they fall through us again. I saw my grandfather in shadow, a broken axe in hand. I saw my brother under snow, still guarding this land. I heard the children sleeping behind the northern gate. I heard the old gods breathing through the weight of fate. This harbor is our final word, this wall our final line. If darkness comes to claim this place, it must pass through mine. Statu fast, mundu blóð, verðu höfn, verðu þjóð. So strike the shields, wake the stone, call the dead, we are not alone. Raise the axe, hold the gate, let the black fjord learn our fate. The walls were built from blood, from bone, from oath, from flame. No enemy shall break the stones that carry every name. The walls were built from blood, and blood shall guard them still. Before one fire dies behind us, we answer. Stood with us. mountain wolves were calling, not for hunger, not for prey. Their voices crossed the frozen forest like the gods before the day. The harbor heard them through the darkness, the watchfires bent in snow. Every warrior raised his eyes to where the black peaks glow. I knew that sound from old tales spoken by the fire, low and grim. When wolves cry before the battle, the dead are marching in. Úlfar kalla, fjalli svarar, góðin vaka, blóðið rís. Across the timber, the night grew sharp with breath. The wolves beneath the mountain were singing names to death. Not fear, not doom, not sorrow, but iron in the cold. The old gods sent their shadow beasts to wake the brave and bold. Wolves beneath the mountain howl across the flame. Call the dead from stone and snow, call every buried name. Wolves beneath the mountain, run before the dawn. Show the last Jarl where to stand when all the light is gone. Beyond the pines, cold as stars in storm, they did not come to hunt our flesh. They came to make us more. One wolf stood upon the ridge, black against the sky. It looked at me like ancient fate and did not turn its eye. Then every shield along the gate began to shake with sound. The mountain gave its answer back through root, through ice, through ground. Stattu fast, fylgdu úlfum, verðu höfn, verðu norður. So let the enemy hear them, let the black fjord know. The wolves have crossed the mountain path and we are not alone. The gods are in the winter, the dead are in the stone. The bloodline of the harbor still stands before its home. Wolves beneath the mountain howl across the flame. Call the dead from stone and snow, call every buried name. Wolves beneath the mountain, run before the dawn. The last Jarl raised his axe again, and all the north moved on. Úlfar kalla, fjalli svarar, góðin vaka, blóðið night, the fjord turned red at midnight. The harbor woke and answered steel with dead. The first ship crossed the harbor mouth, black sail against the flame. Its dragon prow was carved with death, its shields without a name. Then fire leapt from mast to rope, and night became a pyre. The black waves carried burning wood, the fjord was crowned with fire. I saw the enemy through the smoke, their faces pale with fear. They thought they came to break our home, they found the north still here. Blow the note, lägga bränna, öffnen lever. The gates rang loud with iron, the shields became a wall. Every man who stood beside me was ready now to fall. No glory called us forward, no silver pulled our hand. Only the lights behind the harbor, only blood and home and land. The Drakkars burned at midnight, the fire crossed the foam. The last Jarl raised his axe and cried, no wolf shall take this home. The Drakkars burned at midnight, the black fjord shook with flame. And every warrior by the gate rose thunder in his name. We struck like storm on timber, we roared like gods in rain. The burning ships lit every blade and showed the path through pain. I heard my fathers in the fire, I heard the dead ones cry. Stand, last Jarl of the harbor, make the old blood rise. The enemy came through smoke and ash, we met them at the shore. For every light behind our backs, we gave the darkness war. Start too fast, verdu höfn, ljótin out. Let the sea remember this, let the mountains know. The harbor did not kneel in fear when fire touched the snow. If one ship burns, then 10 shall burn. If one gate breaks, we rise. Tonight the fjord shall carry flames up to the northern sky. Drakkars burned at midnight, the fire crossed the foam. The last Jarl raised his axe and cried, no wolf shall take this home. The Drakkars burned at midnight, the harbor answered flame. The black fjord learned our blood that night and trembled at our name. I'll say, blow the note, lägga bränna, öffnen lever. The sea carried their fire, but the harbor carried our name. threaten half the harbor. The black waves carried flame. The gate was red with broken shields. The stones remembered names. My brothers fell beside the water. My kin fell by the wall. Still the lights behind the rooftops would not be left to fall. I stood alone before the gateway, axe in blood and shield in pain. The enemy came through smoke and thunder, but I rose again. Ein Jarl stender, blåda steiner, elder i høfen, nordermen lever. I heard the wounded call my title. I heard the dead call my name. I heard the children far behind me, still breathing through the flame. No throne remained beneath the mountain, no crown remained to save. Only one man at the harbor gate and one road to the grave. The last Jarl stood alone, but the north stood in his blood. He held the gate with broken steel against the rising flood. The last Jarl stood alone, where fire kissed the stone. He did not guard a crown of gold, he got every home. Thought me finished. They saw one shadow in the gate, but behind my eyes were fathers, and behind my breath was fate. I raised my axe into the fire. I struck the shield once more. The sound went through the burning town like thunder from the shore. Statu fast, förðu ljósin, brjótu myrkrið. Come then wolves of iron, come then sons of night. I have no army left before me, but behind me burns the light. If I must fall, I fall standing. If I must bleed, I bleed flame. Let the fjord remember this hour. Let the gods remember my name. The last Jarl stood alone, but the north stood in his blood. He held the gate with broken steel against the rising flood. The last Jarl stood alone, where fire kissed the stone. He gave the night his mortal flesh, but never gave his home. Jarl stender, blåda steiner, elder i høfen, nordermen lever. Jarl stender, blåda steiner, elder i høfen, nordermen lever. I stood alone, but all the north stood with me. Áður höfnin féll, stóð jarlinn enn, áður eldrinn tók, reis norður í blóð. Before the harbor fell, the north still drew its breath. Before the final gate was broken, one man stood before death. The eastern gate was burning, the western wall was gone. The harbor cried in smoke and iron before the birth of dawn. The wounded called from broken timber, the dead lay near the foam. Still I heard the children running through the mountain road toward home. I knew the gate could not be held, I knew the price was mine. So I stood where fire touched the stones and drew the final line. Extend, ekfell, ekverja, höfn skal vi I turned and saw the last lights moving small and far behind the flame. Mothers carried sleeping children, old men carried every name. No crown was left upon my head, no throne beneath my hand. Only smoke and blood and winter, only one last piece of land. The gods were silent in the mountains, the wolves were silent in the snow. But deep beneath the burning stones I heard my father's low. Son vårs blows, halt du live, give them soul, tak du note, son of our blood, hold the gate, give them dawn, take the night. Before the harbor fell, he gave the north one final dawn. He held the fire with broken hands until his people had gone. Before the harbor fell, he stood where brave men die. The last Jarl burned before the gate, but kept the old name alive. The enemy came like blackened water, their axes drank the flame. I met them where the stones were melting and called them each by shame. Komið þér nú, sýnir myrkurs hér stendekk, hér deyja þér. Come now, sons of darkness, here I stand, here you die. I struck until my shield was broken, I roared until my breath was fire. Each step they took toward the mountain was paid in blood and pyre. Stattu fast, berðu eld, verðu þjóð, veldu nóg. I was not saving walls of timber, I was not saving stone. I was saving every heartbeat that could still make it home. Let the harbor fall in ashes, let the black waves carry flame. If my people see the sunrise, then death may take my name. Before the harbor fell, he gave the north one final dawn. He held the fire with broken hands until his people had gone. Before the harbor fell, the old gods watched him rise. A man may burn beneath the gate, but not what sacrifice buys. Before the harbor fell, the last Jarl faced the night, and every soul behind the mountain carried on his love. Áður höfnin félls, stóð jarlinn enn, áður eldrinn tók, reis norður í blóð. ek stent, ek fell, ek verja, høften skal lifa. Before the harbor fell, before the harbor fell, he gave them dawn, he gave them dawn. Sin lifa, blóðitt mann, Jarlinn felt, norður reis upp. The lights still burn, the blood remembers. The Jarl has fallen, the north rises. The dawn came pale above the harbor, through smoke, through ash, through flame. The gate was broken, stones were black, but still they spoke his name. The children reached the mountain path, the mothers saw the sun. The old men carried every tale of what one man had done. He did not stand for golden crowns, he did not die for fame. He gave his breath, his blood, his bones, so every light remained. Han stod för ljósin, han bar blod och geld. Han dog för det folket, en natt hans liv är den. He stood for the lights, he carried blood and fire. He died for the people, but his name still lives. They found his shield beside the gateway, split by axe and storm. They found his hand still on the handle of the weapon he had sworn. The fjord was quiet in the morning, no black sail crossed the foam. The burned ship slept upon the water, but his people still had home. And from the ridge the wolves were watching, and from the stones the dead replied, and from the sky the old gods whispered, no true name has died.
Every light behind him still burned against the sky. The last Jarl gave the dark his life, but would not let them die. Right behind him became a northern flame. The harbor lived beyond the war and carried on his name.
His son would hear the story, his daughter speak the vow. The children saved before the dawn would raise the harbor now. No throne was left behind him, no crown beside the sea. Only fire in 1,000 hearts, only memory running free. They carved his name in blackened timber, they sang it over stone. They swore no child of that harbor would ever stand alone. Mundo Jarl, Mundo Blow, Mundo Elden, Mundo Nord. Remember the jar, remember the blood,
Remember the fire, remember the Nord.
Mundo Jarl, Mundo Blow, Mundo Elden, Mundo Nord. Remember the blood,
Remember the blood.
remember the Nord. Let the mountains keep his shadow. Let the Fjord repeat his cry. Let the wolves beneath the winter stars carry his name on high. He did not ask for valhalla. He did not ask for gold. He asked that every light behind him outlive the coming cold.
Every light behind him still burned against the sky. The last Jarl gave the dark his life, but would not let them die. Every light behind him became a northern flame. The harbor lived beyond the war and carried on his name. Every light behind him
Rose higher than the pain. A man may fall before the dawn, but fire
shall rise again. Joselifa, blodig man, Jarlen fell, norr of the racer.
Han stod fyrir ljósin,
Han dó fyrir blóð,
öfnin lifir.
natt hans lífið.
He did not stand
He did not stand,
for a throne.
he did not stand.
He stood for every light behind him.
Great Jarl of flame, you held the night and broke its name.
You stood for blood.
You stood for home.
You faced the dark
And stood alone.
Mikkel Jarl, eldri blóði, norðurmann, nafn hans rís.
No crown of gold, no throne of stone. Your shield was broken, but not your oath.
Every light,
Behind you lives
every flame